NBA basketball player Kyle Singler is back in his hometown of Medford this week as he gets ready to host the 7th annual Singler Basketball Tournament. NBC5's Joe Camerlingi caught up with the Detroit Piston to see what he's up to this offseason.
Kyle Singler just finished his first NBA season in Detroit. While it fulfilled a childhood dream, it also came with the adjustment to basketball as a career.
Just throughout the year, it was a tough time because we did lose a lot of games. Just not knowing what to do through that time was tough for me because I was put in a position where sometimes I just felt I was by myself. Knowing now what I can do for other players and for myself, I think will be good for next year.
While the Pistons struggled as a team, Kyle did play pretty well and proved he belongs in the NBA.
You brought up a good point where every rookie needs to prove themselves, and I did feel that. You want to, leave the impression that you belong, you fit. Like I said, there was rough parts throughout the year, but it was a experience since I was little that I wanted to experience.
It was a season filled with memorable moments. His first ever game, his first start, and the first time he had to guard some of the big-name players.
It's definitely weird. It's a weird thing, especially when you're guarding guys like LeBron, Kobe, Carmelo, guys that are, the best players in the world. So it's just a neat experience.
Kyle does call Michigan home or home base these days, but Medford will always be his true home. And it's here, interacting with the kids at the Singler tournament, that he can actually reconnect with the game of basketball.
Now that I've been in the NBA, you kind of lose that just a little bit kind of throughout players. You kind of forget what it was like when you were younger. And it's really neat to see kids kind of have kind of just a playful, kind of kiddish way about them, about playing the game.
As for this offseason, Kyle says he just wants to keep up his all-around game, but most importantly, rest. He's been on really a 2-year streak of a tough basketball schedule. In Medford, Joe Camerlingi, NBC5 News.
Joe, thank you. Well, a quick update on Kyle's younger brother, EJ, who just finished his senior season at Oregon. EJ is getting a few looks from NBA scouts, including a visit today with the Los Angeles Lakers. While it would be a long shot for EJ to be drafted, that doesn't mean he won't get a shot to make a team. EJ is also in town to help with the tournament, and both he and Kyle will be signing autographs at the Dutch Bros on Columbus and Stewart Avenue tomorrow at 2 p.m. The tournament officially starts Saturday morning at 8:30.